Hey everybody, it's Melly. Welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you guys have been doing absolutely amazing. Today I have a pretty exciting review, or not exciting depending on if you like this kit or not. Okay, let me just say right now, if you just want to hear this and click off the video, do it. I fully recommend this kit. 100%. I think you should get this kit. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest, I was very skeptical at first. I really didn't think that I was gonna enjoy this kit. I didn't think it was gonna be any good. And I was completely surprised after I built this. I had fun building it, and I think she looks absolutely amazing. Like, it's so good what you get for the price point. So today, if you haven't seen by the thumbnail, we're gonna be talking about this girl right here, Miss Suletta Mercury. Yeah, she's got a weird name. She is from the new Gundam anime. If you haven't seen it, Witch of Mercury, I recommend you do. I just finished both seasons. Well, I watched season 1 last year, but I just finished watching season 2 recently, maybe like a month and a half ago, and it's amazing. So if you haven't watched it, I recommend you do, because I like binged all of season 2 in like a day. That's how much I liked it. So yes, she is from Witch of Mercury. This is the box art, as you can see right here. The sides of the box, you can see all the poses that you can pull off with her. The other side, and you got some more information over here. Nothing too important. Oh, here, let me read a little bit of the insert here. It says here, in the year AS-122, Suletta and Ariel left the Mercury sphere and were headed to the academy where she was transferred to. As a front spaceport came into view, she witnessed a massive front and an obscure figure in a spacesuit floating in its shadow. So there's some information, and yeah, the other side is just information about the kit. So, oh, and before I forget, I almost forgot again. I keep forgetting that at the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing the winner of my last giveaway. I think it's been plenty of time, so I'm going to be announcing the winner at the end of the video. So make sure that you send me an email. I have the information down below, and I can ship you out your goodies. All right, so enough babbling, and let's get into today's video. All right, so here's the manual. We got some colored pages, some information in English, of course. Here's some information on how to apply the water slides, and more information on these other very fancy stickers. So yeah, overall pretty straight build. And here you get some more colored pages, which is always a plus. And that's it for the manual. So for this kit, you get a total of actually 3 different kinds of stickers. Here are the water slides for the faces. It's really nice. They give you a bunch of different options in terms of eyes, as you can see here. There's a ton. So even if you mess up one, there's, you know, a whole bunch of different eyes that you can use, which is really nice because I always struggle with water slides. Here's some regular decals and these super fancy ones that you can put on for the uniform, which clearly I use because these are really nice stickers. So for the head, you actually get a total of 3 different faces, which is really nice. You have this one here, which is the base. This one here is the base face. Honestly, it's kind of boring. I don't really like this one. I wish they would have given us all blank faces and we could choose which kind of eyes and maybe a different mouth. I just don't like how this mouth is just kind of like, I don't know if it's even a half smile. I don't know. I don't really like it. She looks bored. I'm not a fan of this look. So unfortunately you can't change this face. But you did get 2 faces here that were blank. So I used these eyes for her, and then this mouth is actually a second part right here. So it's really nice that, you know, it kind of gives it that better, what's the word I'm looking for, like dimension maybe? I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to say, but and then I applied stickers in the mouth too to give it a pink look because it was red. And you get a whole bunch of hands. I mean, take a look at all of these, which is always nice. So to go over them real quick, you get 2 open hand palms, 2 hands to hold Haru, 2 closed fisted hands, and these 2 hands here that look like they're meant to hold something, or a gun or something. I don't know, kind of, that's what it reminds me of. And lastly, here is the final accessory. You got a little Haru ball, super cute. And here applied sticker, as you can see. to make it more anime accurate. And the ears are actually posable. It's super cute. I love this thing. And that's it. That's all you get for accessories and parts for this kit. Alright, so let's take a look at the kit itself. Now, starting off with the head here. Obviously, you can do a full 360 all the way around. You can look down about that far. Look up about that far. Side to side movement, which is pretty nice. And the only point of articulation in the hair is her little ponytail back here. It's on a little ball joint, so you can swivel it all the way around. Yeah, pretty nice. Now, moving on to the middle portion of her body, the torso. Here at the chest, you can move it at that angle all the way up and down. So that's actually really nice. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the amount of articulation that's in this kit. This is my first kind of time I'm building something like this from Bandai, so this was really nice. I really love how you can kind of really open up that angle there on the chest. Let me zoom up just a little bit. So for the arm here, you can kind of angle it down a little bit, as you can see there. Just be careful not to do too much because it will pop off. Push it back up. You can do all the way out. A full 360 all the way around, which is really nice. Now, in terms of the elbow here, it's a little bit, the movement is kind of obstructed from this sleeve that she's got going on right here, unfortunately. She is not able to move it backwards again because of the sleeve. But as you can see, there is some articulation to help alleviate that problem with the hole right here in the sleeve, but that's as much as you can get. For the forearm, it's a little better. As you can see, there's another joint down there that gives it more articulation down here in the sleeve. And also, I painted the inner part of the sleeve to make it more kind of anime accurate. This will be white. So as you can see here, even if you put it as maximum, you can still move that forearm up. So that's a pretty nice touch that Bandai did right there. So you can move it back. And a little bit of side to side, of course. Oh, it's getting loose. So yeah, so you can move it all up in there. And this is how her hands attach. So it's another form of articulation right there. Let me put one on so I can show you guys. So they just pop on like that. And again, you can do swivel all the way around, obviously. And just put it in kind of whatever position you would like. For the waist, there is some side to side motion, as you can see, but it's not much because the upper shirt kind of obstructs that motion. Here at the waist, she is very well articulated. She can put her, I would say, pants, legs down like that, even though it looks a little weird. So you can put her in very dynamic posing. I just feel like that looks really odd, but she can kick out. Let me zoom out here a little bit. She can kick out, whoops. You can't push these things too far, okay. So she is able to kick her leg out full 90 degrees. And she can kick out to the side, backwards. You know, it looks a little weird. But yeah, her just overall articulation is just fantastic. Here you got the booty cheeks back here. These are some pretty tight shorts she's got going on. All right, for the knees. She's able to go backwards pretty well. She could spin full 360. I don't know why you would want to put this one backwards. That's kind of weird, but hey, you know, if you want to, you can. For the boots here, as you can see, I did paint the line here gray. This will come black, so just heads up. Now for here, the lower part of the shoe, you can also spin this all the way around. I definitely won't be doing that, but if you want to, you can. Her shoe can go all the way down like this and all the way up. There is no toe kick or toe articulation, so that is one solid piece, unfortunately. Now, for one of my favorite points of articulation, well, bam, take a look at that. Inward angle pretty far, which is always a nice touch. And outward angle like she snapped her ankle. So yes, very nice articulation here at the lower foot. Overall, just amazing. Kit's really well done. And that pretty much covers all of her articulation. Oh, and lastly, I forgot, she also includes a stand. This is so nice. You do not have to buy a stand to, you know, put her in your displays, and you get 2 different options in terms of how you want to hold her. Pretty nice. Alright, so here is a size comparison so you guys can see how big or how small she is. I honestly think she's a really good sized figure. Obviously here we have next to a master grade scale figure Ariel, a high grade scale figure Ariel, and this is just a kind of random one. I just wanted to see if you guys can compare her to another model, I guess, figure itself. I really don't have a lot of these figures anymore, but here she is next to a Revoltech model. One of my favorites, that's why I kept him. So yeah, I think that she's actually a really good size. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So in conclusion, for my final thoughts, as I said in the beginning of the video, do I recommend this figure? Yes, absolutely 100%. I mean, I can't really think of much negatives. There are some nub marks, as you saw on the skin, that are kind of obvious, that I'm sure you can kind of lightly maybe sand out. I did paint some of the parts on her suit. I painted the inner kind of like, I don't know what those things are called. The little triangle she has on there, I painted the inside gold to kind of be a little bit more anime accurate, and I also painted the parts on her shoes, again, to be more anime accurate. So there's some minor things they can do to make this kit look a little bit nicer. If you take the extra bit of time. I love that you get tons of face stickers. That's awesome. And you get 3 total faces, which is a plus. Honestly, I'm just wowed by this kit. I did not expect it to be this good for this price point. Like, this kit is cheap, and you definitely get your money's worth. And I like this so much that I actually want to get the other kit as well. Mirone? Okay, I have a hard time pronouncing these names, guys. I really do. They're kind of difficult for me to say, but I want to get her as well, so I can have both of them, because that's how much I enjoyed this kit. I kind of held off on getting, you know, the other one as well, because I honestly thought these weren't going to be good kits. I didn't think I was going to like them. But I am pleasantly surprised, and it's always good to be surprised, right? So I had a fun time building her. She's well worth the money, and I like the height that Bandai chose for as well. The scale is pretty tall, as you guys saw in the size comparisons. It's not like a little tiny thing like this. So the size is perfect, the price point is perfect, the amount of articulation that she has is fantastic. You know, you get tons of faces, not really many accessories, but what do you expect? Again, this wasn't a $60 model, so I don't expect a ton of accessories, but you do get, I think, a decent amount for what's included in this kit. Tons of hands, faces, you know, different sets of eyes, although they are permanent, but you know, you can choose which ones that you prefer. And including that little orange haro was definitely a nice plus. And the accessory base, so that saves you money as well. So honestly, like, I really don't have many negatives to pinpoint, except maybe some of the nub marks, and that's about it. Like, I really enjoyed this kit. So that's pretty much it for my final thoughts, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you around for the next one. Adios. And I want to give a big thank you to all the people over my Patreon who support my channel, especially my gold tier members, who are Chris Wright and Michael Lyons, my silver tier, just Doug Gunsmith, and all my ultimate fans, who are Hassan Boz, and William Tony. Thank you guys for all the support. All right, and Raven is the winner of the giveaway. So remember, just please send me an email at gunplameli@gmail.com with your info, and I'll go ahead and ship you out your package.